Your phone feels solid in your hand. The table in front of you feels solid. The wall beside you feels solid. Your body feels like fixed matter moving through a fixed world. But the deeper you look, the more this illusion begins to break. What you call solid is not truly solid. It is movement. It is vibration. It is particles in relationship with other particles. It is energy arranged into form. Everything you see, touch, hear, and experience is not dead material. It is motion slowed down enough for your senses to recognize it. Right now, inside your skull, billions of neurons are firing electrical signals through the living network of your brain. Every thought is not just an idea floating in empty space. It is an event. It is chemistry. It is electricity. It is a pattern repeating through your nervous system. The same mind that worries, imagines, remembers, fears, and creates is not separate from energy. It is energy becoming aware of itself. And this is what Nikola Tesla understood in a way most people still do not. The universe is not understood only through objects. It is understood through energy, vibration, and frequency. Tesla did not see reality as a collection of lifeless things. He saw it as a field of forces, a living system of resonance, current, waves, transmission, and invisible power. He understood that the physical world is only the surface layer of something far more subtle. And whether you realize it or not, you are living inside that same system. Your energy is not some vague spiritual idea. It is the fuel of your being. Your vibration is the state you are carrying right now. Your frequency is the pattern you keep returning to. The emotional, mental, and physical signal you have trained yourself to broadcast into reality. You are not just a body walking through the world. You are a field. And that field is being shaped every second by three forces: your mind, your heart, and your body. The first field is the brain. Every thought you repeat strengthens a path inside you. Neuroscience has shown that the brain changes through repetition. Neural pathways become stronger when they are used again and again. This means your thoughts are not harmless. They are not invisible accidents. They are builders. They are architects. The thoughts you return to most often become the structure through which you experience life. If you repeat fear, fear becomes familiar. If you repeat failure, failure becomes expected. If you repeat resentment, the nervous system begins searching for reasons to keep that resentment alive. If you repeat possibility, discipline, gratitude, vision, and inner power, the brain slowly begins to organize itself around a different reality. This is why affirmations are misunderstood. Words alone do not transform you. Empty repetition does not change the field. But when a thought is combined with emotional charge, breath, attention, and repetition, it begins to cut a new pathway through the mind. It begins to teach the nervous system a new identity. You are not just thinking thoughts. You are training reality filters. Your brain has a system that decides what to notice and what to ignore. It cannot process everything in the world at once, so it selects what matters based on your dominant beliefs, fears, desires, and emotional patterns. If you believe life is against you, your mind will collect evidence of opposition. If you believe opportunity exists, your mind begins detecting openings that were always there but invisible to your old state. This is why two people can live in the same world and experience completely different realities. They are tuned to different frequencies. The second field is the heart. Your heart is not only a pump, It is an electromagnetic center. It produces a powerful rhythmic field that interacts with the nervous system, the brain, and the body. When the heart is in chaos, the mind becomes scattered. When the heart enters coherence, the brain becomes clearer, the body becomes calmer, and perception changes. This is why you can feel someone before they speak. You enter a room and something in you knows. There is tension, there is peace, there is heaviness, there is warmth. People call it a vibe because the body senses what language is not yet explained. Human beings are not only communicating through words, they are communicating through signals, posture, breath, micro-expression, emotion, and nervous system state. Your heart broadcasts what you carry. A person full of hidden anger does not need to announce it. The field speaks. A person at peace does not need to prove it. The field speaks. A person living in truth has a different weight, a different presence, a different silence. The heart is where thought becomes feeling, and feeling is what gives frequency its force. A thought without emotion is weak, but a thought charged by the heart becomes magnetized. This is why fear can create such powerful inner worlds. This is why love can transform a person. This is why gratitude can shift the body. This is why shame can collapse your energy before anything has physically happened. The heart is not decoration. It is a transmitter. The third field is the body. Your body is not separate from your consciousness. It is the vessel through which your signal moves. What you eat, how you breathe, how you sleep, how you move, what you consume, what you watch, who you allow into your space. All of it affects your frequency. A body filled with dead food, constant stimulation, poor sleep, emotional repression, and digital noise cannot carry the same signal as a body nourished by living food, deep rest, movement, sunlight, breath, silence, and presence. Every cell in your body is in communication. Your blood, gut, hormones, nervous system, muscles, and organs are all part of one living field. When the body is heavy, the mind becomes heavy. When the body is poisoned, the emotions darken. When the body is neglected, the signal weakens. The body is the instrument. The mind plays through it. The heart powers it. And your life hears the music. These three fields together, thought, emotion, and body, create your energy. And that energy is broadcasting right now, whether you believe in it or not. The carbon in your body was once formed inside ancient stars. The water in your cells has been ocean, cloud, river, ice, rain, blood, and breath. The minerals in your bones were borrowed from the earth. Nothing about you is isolated. Nothing about you is separate. You are not new material. You are transformation. You are ancient energy wearing a temporary name. The body changes. The form changes. The identity changes. But energy keeps moving. This means every word you speak matters. Your voice is vibration. Your vocal cords create sound waves. Sound moves through air. Sound can shape patterns in matter. Sound enters the nervous system. And because your body is mostly water, the words you repeat do not only pass through your ears, they pass through your entire internal world. This is why the way you speak to yourself is not small. Every "I am broken" is an instruction. Every "I cannot" is a signal. Every "nothing ever works for me" is a spell repeated into the subconscious. And every "I am becoming stronger" begins to redirect the current. Words are not magic because they are supernatural. They are powerful because the nervous system listens. The subconscious listens. The body listens. Reality filters listen. You are always programming yourself. The only question is whether you are doing it consciously or unconsciously. Even the Earth has a rhythm. The planet is surrounded by natural electromagnetic resonance created between the surface of the Earth and the ionosphere, constantly charged by lightning around the world. This natural pulse is known as the Schumann resonance. Its average fundamental frequency is often described around 7.83 Hz. Now look at the strange connection. The human brain in calm awareness, meditation, creativity, and relaxed focus moves through alpha and theta states. These states are associated with slower brain waves, deeper intuition, imagination, healing, and inner stillness. When you walk in nature, breathe deeply, meditate, pray, listen to certain tones, or sit in silence, your nervous system begins to slow down. The mind stops scattering. The body stops bracing. The signal becomes cleaner. You begin to tune yourself back to the earth. This is why silence heals. This is why nature restores. This is why ancient people used chanting, drums, singing bowls, prayer, breathwork, and rhythm long before modern machines could measure brain waves. They may not have used scientific language, but they understood something essential. The human being can be tuned. A chaotic mind can become coherent. A scattered nervous system can become grounded. A dark frequency can be transformed. This is the forgotten science of the self. And every master, every mystic, every philosopher, every serious spiritual tradition has pointed toward this in different words. You do not become free by chasing the outer world first. You become free by changing the state from which you meet the outer world. You do not attract only what you want. You recognize, choose, create, and sustain what matches what you are. If your inner state is fear, you will see danger everywhere. If your inner state is lack, you will find reasons to feel empty even when surrounded by abundance. If your inner state is anger, you will turn neutral moments into battles. If your inner state is calm power, you will begin seeing possibilities where the old version of you only saw walls. This does not mean life becomes perfect. It does not mean pain disappears. It does not mean reality bends to every desire like a fantasy. It means your state determines how you perceive, respond, choose, and create. And over time, those choices become destiny. Your frequency is not what you say you want. Your frequency is what you repeatedly embody. It is how you think when no one is watching, how you breathe under pressure, how you speak to yourself after failure, how you treat your body, what you consume, what you tolerate, what you return to every morning, what emotional state has become your home. Most people are trying to manifest a new life while broadcasting the old self. They want peace, but rehearse conflict. They want abundance, but worship lack. They want love, but carry defense. They want freedom, but keep feeding the same identity that built the prison. Reality does not only respond to your wishes, it responds to your pattern. So, if you want to change your life, you must stop treating energy like an aesthetic word and start treating it like responsibility. Protect your mind. Guard your heart. Respect your body. Watch the words you repeat. Watch the emotional states you secretly enjoy. Watch the content that enters your nervous system. Watch the people who drain the signal. Watch the habits that lower your field and then ask why life feels heavy. You are not powerless. You are not just a victim of random circumstances. You are a living transmitter inside a field of reality that is constantly interacting with you. Right now, Your thoughts are shaping pathways. Your emotions are broadcasting signals. Your body is carrying a charge. Your breath is moving energy. Your words are programming water, blood, memory, and identity. Your attention is feeding something. Your state is becoming your future. Everything is energy. But this truth is not meant to make you passive. It is meant to wake you up. Because if everything is energy, then your life is not only changed by what you chase, it is changed by what you become. The discipline you embody, the frequency you protect, the thoughts you repeat, the emotions you purify, the body you strengthen, the silence you return to, the inner signal you refuse to corrupt. You are not here to live as a broken signal in a world of noise. You are here to remember how powerful your field truly is. Your mind is electric, your heart is magnetic, your body is the instrument, and your life is the echo. Change the signal, and slowly, the reflection must change. Welcome to Matrix of Knowledge. I wish you all the best, and until next time.